God wants to use every one of us to do His work. And He is doing it. Even though we put a label that I did it, he did it, she did it, it's not false labels, mere false commercials. The real doer is the God in you. He sometimes let us take the credit and suffer for it. Simply because we take the credit, we have to suffer. Suffering in the sense we can be happy or unhappy. Happiness is also one form of suffering. Don't think the happy people are always happy. Happiness is another form of suffering. But if you realize that God produced me and you in this world to do His work. As I hear Mother Teresa often says, I am nothing but a pencil in His hands. She was simply a pencil in the hands of God. That's what instrument in the hands of God. Lord, make me the instrument. St. Francis begs of God. We are all instruments of God. With one exception. The instruments do not know that they are doing anything. In the human level, the instruments are allowed to know that they are doing something. We have the knowledge of it. But because we know that we are doing something or something happening through us, we want to claim the credit for it. Those animals and the plants, other species in life, they don't seem to know that. That's why they are safe. I don't know why God has given us the capacity to know something is happening in us, through us. He probably placed a challenge for you. I'm going to let you know what you are doing or what I am doing through you. But it's up to you to pass the credit to me or to take the credit to you. And most often we take the credit to us. That I did it, I did it. That I. That is the only thing that creates lot of problem to us. So those who know that God is working through them, they are only instruments. know that they are saints. Those who do not know not that they are saints. It's a matter of knowing the right thing. God never created as one high, another low, one good for everything, another good for nothing. No. God cannot create something good for nothing. God who knows what He is creating, what He is doing through those creations. That's what you call knowledge. We don't have to do anything. Yes, Prakashananda read about Gurudev Shivanandaji's practice in Kali Yuga. You don't have to do anything. The simplest, easiest, cheapest thing is to know that, Lord, you are doing it. You are making me do, I am doing it. Krishnarpanam, Shivarpanam, Guharpanam. We seem to repeat that prayer every day. Kayena vacha, manasendriyaiva, buddhyatmana va, prakrite swabhavat karomi, yadyat sakalam parasmai guru varayu samarpayami. We say, whatever I do with body, mind, intellect, senses, ego, prakrite swabhavat, due to the nature's conditions. It's not a mere prayer. That's to be well remembered and applied in our life. Prakrite swabhavat karomi yatyat. It's the nature. Nature moves. God moves the nature. We are being moved. That great saint Ramalingam Swami has aptly said this in one of his poems. ஊட்டுகின்றனை உண்டுகின்றனம் உறக்குகின்றனை உறங்குகின்றனம் பின் காட்டுகின்றனை காணுகின்றனம் களிப்பிக்கின்றனை களிப்புறுகின்றேன் ஆட்டுகின்றனை ஆடுகின்றனம் இவகில கோடியும் இவ்வகையானால் தீட்டும் அன்பருக்கன்ப நின் தனது சித்தமன்றி யான் செய்வதென்றிலையே. Lord, you are feeding me, I am getting fed up. You are putting me to sleep, I am sleeping. You are making me happy, I am happy. களிப்பிக்கின்றேன் என்றனை களிப்புறுகின்றேன். ஆட்டுகின்றனை ஆடு. You are making me move, I am moving. You are making me dance, I am dancing. I am only a puppet. Not only me, the whole creation. If that is true, What am I doing here? Nothing. All I know is that you are doing always. I just know that. That's the highest wisdom. By acquiring that wisdom, experiencing that, you live in constant peace, constant happiness. You only know that you are happy, God is using you. That may be the difference, only difference between us and the other species. They don't even know God is doing through them. They're just doing. But in human level, we are permitted to know that and be happy about it. God is using me, I'm happy. That's what we learn through all these lives. If we could learn that, apply in all our undertakings, knowing that you do but you don't do. Karmanya karma pasyet. You are doing but not doing. That's the real truth. We are not doing anything. Something is making us do. Like all these lights, fans, microphone, speaker. They are doing different things. Are they really doing? They are not doing anything. They are simply instruments. The only thing that is making them do is the electricity. If that is not there, none of us this will work. So there is a higher form of electricity, which you call God. Shakti, Parashakti, energy. Working through all these instruments, doing lot of things. But fortunately, the fan doesn't know that it is being used. It neither knows that, nor knows that I am giving air to everybody. It's ignorant. But in our case, an awareness was given. We know, but often we know not. See the seer, know the knower, hear the hearer. Then we won't point our finger and say, oh, she is doing great thing, he is doing nothing. When you see that one energy working through everybody, who is to be praised, who is to be blamed? If you still want to praise somebody or blame somebody, blame that energy. You call God. That's what we learn. Still some questions today. Could you please talk to us about the eternal guru-disciple relationship? What happens if the guru leaves the body first? What happens if the student goes first? Do they always meet again in other bodies? Thank you for your teachings and the gift of knowing Master Shivananda through you. The guru-disciple relationship never ends. It's always there. Neither the guru dies nor the disciple dies. They are all eternal. They are not even separated. They are not two different entities. You put them as different. The guru is in you, as you. But until you realize that, you take the help of something or somebody outside and call it as the guru. It's almost like to know your own face, you have to have a mirror. Looking at the mirror, you correct your face here, not at the mirror. So anything and anybody who reflects you, you can call a guru. In this case, the mirror is a guru, because the guru shows you. The mirror shows you. When do you need a mirror? When you don't know you have a face. If you know you have a face, you don't even need a guru. So the guru-disciple never apart from each other. We don't talk about the bodies. Guru in a body, disciple in another body. Still, if you want to call it separately, what is the guru? The teaching is the guru, not the teacher. See? That wants to hum. Is it the fly? At the microphone. The fly says, why should you talk? Why not me too? I'm a big fly, this is a small fly. So your straight answer to your question is, they always meet. But need not be in the same bodies. You will meet your Guru wherever you go, but don't look for the same car, same body. Like Jesus, for example. Where is Jesus? Has he gone somewhere? No. He is in all the bodies. You knew him only through one body as Jesus, and you want to see Jesus in the same body. That's why probably you are looking for a second coming. He has come in million bodies. If you want to see something, you should know what to see, what to look for. If you want to see Jesus, you should know who Jesus is. What do you call Jesus? We don't limit it to the bodies. They work through a body, through a vehicle, that's all. They come in any form until you realize your own true nature. The one who comes and abuses you, scolds you, is your Guru. Don't think the Guru only teaches you scriptures. If somebody comes and kicks you, he is a Guru. You have to learn something from that. Guru comes in many ways. Functions in many ways, through many bodies, to teach us one lesson, ultimately to know yourself.